A slow trickle of people turned up to this polling station in Yalta. Despite a broad swell of patriotism, Crimeans haven't exactly been flocking to vote, even though this is the first time many have cast their ballots in a Russian federal election. Of those who did come, though, most seemed pleased with their choices.
Of course, I am very happy. I just finished work and I came to vote with great pleasure. We voted for United Russia because we're very happy we're now in Russia.
We are Crimeans, but we consider ourselves Russian.
We are happy to be back with Russia.
Countrywide, turnout was expected to be low, and maybe this is one reason why. Familiar allegations of voter fraud. This footage is from the city of Rostov-on-Don. Watch the woman in the far right corner, shielded by 3 people, as she appears to stuff multiple ballots into the box. Russia's marginalised opposition parties are calling foul.
There are mass violations as we expected. That's not surprising, although the authorities promised and swore that these elections would be the best and the most fair. But that's not the case. It's as we expected. Let's see what level of fraud there will be. I expect it to be high. But I also want to believe that citizens won't miss their chance and will come and vote.
Russia's government, frightened by the months of protests that followed 2011's parliamentary elections, has tried to make this vote look cleaner. The 100% party list system has been replaced with a mixed one, in theory more representative. And Ella Pamfilova, a human rights campaigner, was made head of the Electoral Commission tasked with combating fraud.
The general expectation is that elections are free, although not fair. They are not fair in terms of the fact that many candidates and political forces which were not welcomed by the Kremlin were not allowed to participate, but they are free in a sense that I do not wait for essential fraud, and I think that this time the fraud will be smaller than last time.
And exit polls point to the predicted victory for United Russia, the political machine created to be Russia's party of power.
Long term, the question is what lessons the Kremlin draws from this election. Does it view voter apathy as a threat to its legitimacy or a sign of its safety? And what changes might it feel are necessary in time for the next big elections that come around in a couple of years, 2018's presidential vote?
Those questions will be answered in time, as of course will those regarding this man's intentions. Just how long is Vladimir Putin intending to remain Russia's talismanic president and one of the most powerful men in the world? Rory, Challands, Al Jazeera, Crimea.